Welcome back to Reviews Inside TV, your home for honest, no-nonsense product reviews that actually help you decide what's worth your money. Today, we're flipping open something that looks more like a retro appliance from a boutique kitchen in Paris than your typical countertop oven. But behind those stylish French doors is something claiming to replace multiple appliances in your kitchen, and maybe even your air fryer. This is the Oster extra-large French door air fryer countertop oven in stainless steel. And yes, that's a mouthful, but it might just be worth the breath. This oven brings together 6 cooking functions: air fry, bake, toast, broil, convection, and warm, and wraps them in a polished stainless steel body with double French doors that open smoothly and stay open without springing back. Inside, it's huge, large enough to handle a 15 by 12-inch baking pan or 2 16-inch pizzas side by side. The control panel is all analog, 3 dials, one each for temperature, time, and function. While it doesn't look high-tech, that's not necessarily a downside. Simple knobs mean less fiddling and faster operation. The 60-minute timer has an automatic shut-off feature, which adds a layer of safety and peace of mind, especially during multitasking chaos in the kitchen. And the real promise here? Air frying with 99.5% less oil than traditional deep fryers. That's where Oster's making a bold play for health-conscious home cooks who want crispy results without the fat. I started testing this with a classic, frozen chicken wings. No preheating, just set the dials, place them on the air fry rack, and let it go. At the 25-minute mark, I had wings that were legitimately crispy on the outside and still juicy inside. I tried 2 12-inch pizzas next, and while it took a little longer than a conventional oven, the result was evenly cooked crust and perfectly melted cheese thanks to the convection setting. Toasting worked well, but wasn't the most even I've seen. If you're particular about toast, this might need some babysitting. For baking, I ran a small batch of chocolate chip cookies. It held the temperature well and didn't dry them out. However, the temperature accuracy seems to run slightly hot compared to standard ovens, something worth noting if you bake frequently. Overall, the experience was straightforward, but the size does demand a decent amount of counter space, so it's not ideal for small kitchens. Let's talk about what this oven does well. The space is a standout. You can cook for a full family without rotating pans or doing things in batches. The French doors? Surprisingly functional. They make loading and unloading easy and add a touch of flair that's rare in countertop appliances. The controls are dead simple, and it heats up fast. The included accessories, especially the air fry rack and full-size baking pan, are solid quality and don't feel like afterthoughts. On the flip side, the exterior gets hot, so this isn't something to cram between other appliances. It also lacks a digital interface, which some people might miss, especially for precise cooking. And the air frying, while effective, can't match the crispness of standalone air fryers with more aggressive airflow. By the way, if you're finding this review helpful so far, or if you're just enjoying the fact that I'm roasting chicken wings in the name of science, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you never miss a review. Trust me, we test everything so you don't have to. Now, is it worth the price? At its current price point, the Oster French door oven sits in the upper mid-tier for countertop ovens. Compared to cheaper models, you're paying for more space, better build, and the added style factor. It competes directly with models like the Ninja DT251 and Breville Smart Oven Air. The Ninja has more digital precision and slightly faster cooking, while the Breville offers better toasting and more even baking, but both are more expensive. Oster cuts just enough of the bells and whistles to keep the price approachable, while still giving you functionality and size that feels premium. If what you care about most is capacity and simplicity, this is strong value. When stacked up against the Ninja Foodie XL Pro or the Breville Smart Oven Air Fryer, the Oster wins on affordability and capacity, but loses out in terms of digital presets and precision cooking. The Breville is smarter, and the Ninja has more aggressive air frying performance, but both cost more. The Oster lands right in that sweet spot for families who want size and simplicity without breaking the bank or overcomplicating dinner. As far as build quality goes, this thing is robust. The stainless steel exterior feels durable, the French doors don't feel flimsy, and all accessories feel like they'll hold up under frequent use. There's no wobble in the knobs, and the crumb tray slides out easily. While long-term data on this model is still trickling in, Oster has a solid reputation for producing reliable mid-range appliances, and nothing in my testing raised concerns about early wear or cheap parts. Customer support-wise, I didn't have any direct interactions for this unit, but Oster as a brand has a mixed to positive reputation when it comes to service. Most users report getting replacement parts or answers within a reasonable time frame, though don't expect white glove treatment. So, wrapping this all up, here's what you're getting. A large, family-sized countertop oven that can air fry, bake, toast, and more, with an intuitive, no-fuss interface. The French doors are both beautiful and functional, and it performs well in everyday use. It's not the most advanced in terms of precision or tech, and it might not fully replace a dedicated air fryer or a high-end toaster oven for everyone. But for families looking to simplify their meal prep with one stylish, spacious unit, the Oster French door oven does what it promises, and mostly does it well. Thanks for watching this review on Reviewsinsidetv. You'll find the link to the product in the comments box below. Got questions? Want to share your own experience with this oven? Drop it in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. Until next time, this is Reviewsinsidetv, where the doors are always open and the reviews are always honest.